We gather 'neath the ancient eye, dispelling coming gloom.
Our quivers full of twilight's gleam, our strings are drawn and taut to shatter every wicked dream
By ancient wisdom taught. A chilling mist begins to coil from valleys cold and deep. The shadows gather, stir and roil, while ancient secrets lead.
By arrows of twilight, we pierce the veil of night with silence.
spirits join our ride, a timeless force that will not bend, with justice as our guide. The primal call, it stirs the blood, a legacy so old. We cleanse the forest of its mud, a story to be told.
Sacred ground, we stand within this place.
once more beneath the elven skies. Beneath the boughs of ancient yew, where sunlight rarely falls, our spirits forged forever true beyond the forest walls. We draw strength from roots so deep, from earth and living stone. The promises we softly keep to guard what we have known.
The distant fires glow red and grim, a shadow starts to creep. But hope within our battle hymn while weary mortals sleep. Oh, heart of the evergreen, forever strong and free. Our blades against the dark convene for all eternity. We are the wrath of forest light, the vengeance of the wood, dispelling gloom with elven light for what is understood. With eyes of hawk and ears of lynx, we watch the borders keep. Each enemy our spirit shrinks, the darkness unforeseen. Our arrows feathered, swift and bright, a song of silent dread. We cleanse the air, dispel the blight, for generations spread. The drums of chaos beat so loud, a challenge to our peace.
hearts have told. We are the breeze, the living stone, the twilight's fading glow. Upon our spears the truth is shown, where ancient rivers flow. beneath the ancient watchful light, forever truly
challenge to our might.
But by the forest sacred lore, we turn the tide of love.
By that and oath our blood we spill for every root and tree. Our elven will we shall fulfill for wild eternity.
With silver boughs and hearts ablaze, we guard the sacred land. Through misty glaze and sunlit haze, a timeless warrior band.
The wisdom of 1,000 years flows through our ancient veins.
Dispelling all the mortal fears, enduring all the pains.
We are the guardians of the Lord, the keepers of the gate,
To stand against forevermore the shadows and
their hate. By that and oath our blood we spill for every root and tree. Our elven will we shall fulfill for wild eternity.
with silver boughs and hearts ablaze, we guard the sacred land. Through misty glades and sunlit haze, a timeless warrior band. The verdant oak forever true, etched deep in heart and soul. Our ancient duty strong and new, making the